Whether you live in the top end, down south, or out west, there has never been a better time to be an entrepreneur in rural Australia. In a digital world, and now as a result of the pandemic, our communities are on a more level playing field with our city counterparts. This is the era of the rural entrepreneur. What is an entrepreneur? Over the past 5 years, I've interviewed many entrepreneurs here in Australia and overseas. They come from all walks of life and can be all ages. They could be the person next door, a member of your family, or that disruptive kid in the classroom. Entrepreneurs are visionary, with an ability to look at existing landscapes with fresh eyes. They love a challenge and are exceptionally good at problem solving, often referred to as innovators and opportunists. While others may hesitate, they will grab an opportunity and run with it. They live and breathe their passion, often turning hobbies into creative enterprises. Ours will be spent diligently learning new skills and researching to the point where they become an expert in their field, despite not having a university qualification. Entrepreneurs are courageous and take not one, but many calculated risks. They understand that every failure provides valuable learning and will take them a step closer to success. Unafraid of new ideas and not letting anyone or anything stand in their way, they are persistent and determined. When faced with uncertainty, such as during the recent pandemic, they are agile and adaptable, moving on to new opportunities and new ways of working. They understand the value of collaboration and community. Most of all, entrepreneurs do it, not just dream it and talk about it. An entrepreneur takes an idea all the way to the market. Look closely and you will recognise them. So why are entrepreneurs so important? For a start, they are great at innovating and solving problems, like Grant, who started off with an IT support business. All too often, in a rural community, one neighbour has high-speed internet services while the others are relegated to either congested NextG or slow and expensive satellite services. Grant came up with a solution for one of his farmer customers by installing solar-powered repeater stations. This allowed the farmer to install security cameras and gate tags to monitor his valuable herd of merino sheep. It also created a new company called AgCloud. I attended the very first demonstration of this prototype 3 years ago and wondered how the business was travelling in 2020. They say that a picture tells 1,000 words. Grant sent me this photograph of a very happy farmer who was homeschooling his children during the restrictions. Apparently, sales have skyrocketed right up the eastern seaboard, and AgCloud has extended its range of security products for more remote properties. An entrepreneur could also be a former executive assistant. Michelle Anderson Sims was holidaying in Europe with her children when she saw an opportunity and had the courage to seize it. It was a significant investment to get the exclusive rights to this French technology, but it is more than paid off.
So Wine in a Glass is a single serve, pre-filled Australian wine. It comes in a virgin PET unit. It has a replaceable PET lid and a tamper-evident foil seal.
Wine in a Glass has captured the events market with premium Australian wines vacuum sealed in food grade, fully recyclable and reusable PET cups. Not only does it provide an excellent alternative to glass, it enables 5,000 people to be served in a 15-minute window. If you've been to an Adele or Pink concert or the Commonwealth Games, you may have already purchase this product, or maybe at the AFL Grand Final at the Gabba. Being vacuum sealed and tamper-proof, this product is very well placed in a world now obsessed with reducing the risk of cross-contamination. So it's no surprise that it has also been picked up by aged care homes and hospitals. In February 2011, when Tropical Cyclone Yassi wreaked havoc, builder Trent Small and his family were one of thousands affected by power outages. While everyone was rushing out to get ice and generators to try and save their food, Trent was looking at his roof full of solar panels and thinking it was crazy not to be able to access the power they were generating. His entrepreneurial brain came up with a portable power supply that can be quickly deployed anywhere in the world at times of natural disaster and crisis. Solar Relief has since received a UNESCO Energy Globe Award and now has the attention of the Australian Defence Force. Of course, an entrepreneur never stops innovating and problem solving. When COVID struck, he founded the Absolute Health Company with a range of lockable stainless steel cases to safely dispense sanitisation products in public places, something every council and venue manager will be interested in. At this moment in time, we all have an opportunity. Adversity is a great breeding ground for entrepreneurs. Some people will not be able to find a job or will lose their job and have to reinvent themselves. One of the fastest growing sectors of entrepreneurs is that of middle-aged women. Out of work, Suzanne Carroll woke up one morning and told her husband that she was going to start a business called Cool Clutch, selling cool by nature and cool by name handbags for women. And she did. True story. For young parents, it is often about balancing family and work. Elise Brown took her business, Fair Dinkum Dog Coats, totally online, so she can custom make her oilskin dog coats to fit any size and shape of dog anywhere in Australia. She has totally flexible work hours to fit in with her 2 young girls, and when they leave school, they will know that they also have the option of being their own boss. We need more great role models like Elise. Existing businesses sometimes have to reinvent themselves, and there is no better example than the Catherine Outback experience. I first met Tom and Annabelle on the road in Western Australia, and over the past year they have successfully created new opportunities at home in Catherine to keep their staff employed during lockdown. A good business never stops innovating. And let's face it, many people just don't want to live in crowded cities anymore. Where better than in rural Australia, where you can have the clean, green lifestyle. There is cheaper land and disused buildings just waiting to be repurposed. I often talk about looking at existing landscapes with fresh eyes and love this example. The mill Castlemaine was once exactly that, a woolen mill. Now it is home to over 40 micro businesses, thanks to an enterprising businessman willing to take on 26,000 square metres of real estate with 9,000 square metres of industrial buildings, some of which date back to the 1870s. Suddenly, flexible and affordable spaces are available for those dreaming of opening their own business. Couples have moved from Melbourne to this rural shire for that very purpose. During the pandemic, the site reached full tenancy, and when restrictions allow, it attracts up to 15,000 tourists each month. Empowering and working with others to succeed creates a wonderful legacy for the future. With new ways of working, entrepreneurs don't even need a physical space. Teacher Jared Robinson started Connected PE while sitting on his couch in Bort. He created an app to assist his Year 12 students. After uploading it to the internet, it went viral, and his business now creates online events and resources for physical education teachers worldwide. Rural towns are important. Besides being a great place to live, they act as a crucial service and social hub for our rural industries that produce food and fibre for all of Australians. So how can we as leaders help empower and encourage entrepreneurs to keep our rural communities strong? It starts with us and an encouraging word. We can help open doors for them, be their champions, their customers, and even their investors. When it comes to our education system, we can understand that disengaged students have incredible potential. They just learn in different ways. We need to change the conversation from job seeking to job creation. To do this, our business community has to be actively engaged with the schools to plant the seeds and encourage the next generation. Wouldn't it be fantastic if we could celebrate our entrepreneurs just like we do with our sporting heroes? And when they hit a roadblock, understand that it is not a failure, but one step closer to success. It can be as simple as having new conversations with new people in new places. Creating opportunities for entrepreneurs, champions, investors, and talent to connect and collaborate in our communities is crucial. It's hard to keep track of what businesses are operating in our region and what they offer. We need to know this information if we want to encourage a circular economy and collaboration between businesses to grow new opportunities. Localise is an interactive digital platform that councils can utilise to bring businesses together. Already, it has proven to be incredibly powerful in over 48 local government areas across Australia. 2020 has been a tough year for everyone, but there are always challenges, whether it be drought, flood, fire, or economic downturn. We can now add pandemic to that list. Every entrepreneur I interviewed for my book demonstrated how ordinary people are doing extraordinary things in our communities. Despite all these challenges, they are taking control of their own destiny and strengthening our rural towns in the process. Even more people will be considering their future options in the coming year, and I am excited for the future. There has never been a better time to be an entrepreneur in rural Australia.